Hi everyone, I'm Noelle and this is my 30-week pregnancy update coming to you from my room because I wanted to get a really quick video done and this is the only place I could do it. So the size of baby this week is that of a cucumber. My due date is still September 15th and I had a doctor's appointment at 30 weeks. I just saw the nurse practitioner. She listened to the heartbeat. Everything's good, measuring good. That was about it. I was supposed to see the doctor, however she was running behind, so they just had me see the nurse. Now, I had some questions for the doctor, so I actually went ahead and emailed the doctor this morning and she got back to me really fast, which is awesome. And I was asking her about scheduling my C-section and some questions about whether any accommodations for more of a gentle C-section or family-centered C-section could happen. Now at our hospital tour I had kind of asked some questions and the hospital staff was just like, well, this is the procedure, yada yada. And so they didn't seem either knowledgeable enough to say anything else or very open to any accommodations. So basically what the doctor said is first she gave my information to the person to start scheduling the C-section, even though she said they don't normally start scheduling until you're 32 to 34 weeks, which seems really late to me to schedule it for 39 weeks. It's only like a month ahead, but whatever. But she did say that things like delayed cord clamping they don't do with C-sections just because of the risk of bleeding, and she said all kinds of things about that. I said, okay, fine, that's not a problem. I was also asking about the possibility, if baby is well and I am well, of doing skin to skin in the operating room, and she said there was a possibility. It would be very limited, but you know, something might be able to be worked out for that, and that I would be able to breastfeed as soon as I would get to the recovery room. Now I also asked about the hospital's policy of having baby go to the nursery for the bath and the evaluation and everything, and then coming back to me. I was a little unclear about when they normally do that at this hospital, and I'm still a little unclear. She did say that baby would be with us all during the operating room, and then when I would go to recovery, baby and dad would go to the nursery, and then they would, I don't know if they'd come back to the recovery room. I guess they would if she said I was going to breastfeed in the recovery room. I'm still unclear, but she said we can definitely talk about that at a later appointment, so I'll definitely do that. I do have a next appointment at 32 weeks, so in 2 weeks I will have another growth scan ultrasound, and I will also see a doctor, but not this doctor. It will be a different one in the group. So we'll see. I have some questions that need to be answered. My symptoms this week, pretty much the same. I have been taking my iron supplement that they recommended because I was a little bit anemic. I've been taking that for about a week now, and I definitely can feel I have more energy. Now, I'm still tired. I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm pregnant. I'm exhausted. But I'm definitely not feeling as exhausted as I was. It was getting really, really bad. So that's definitely helped. I am still taking the Unisom B6. Again, I say this every week. I could probably stop taking that, but at the same time, I've had some really weird digestive issues this week. Like, I ate, like normally with my hypoglycemia, if I don't eat like every hour, I start feeling nauseous, and then I get like kind of start having sweats, and I get kind of like feeling lightheaded and stuff like that. But on Sunday, like I was eating a whole bunch of food, and then I came home from work, and I don't know if it was, I think I was hungry, but then I tried to eat some like chicken noodle soup, and then I just started feeling super nauseous, like I was going to throw up. And I haven't felt like that in a really, really long time. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe chicken noodle soup is just not something that I can eat for the rest of my pregnancy, because that's what I threw up like every single day at the beginning. So I don't know. Sleep is still pretty bad. It's really hot here still. I've been having a lot of leg cramps. Oh my goodness. Whew, those, yeah, they make you sit up and practically scream. It's terrible. I've been having more Braxton Hicks. You know, it just kind of comes with the territory. I still have a little bit of acid reflux, though it's not too bad. And my belly has been really itchy, which I assume is because it's probably stretching and it's hot outside. So that's fun. Also, my feet are very, very tired and they swell a little bit. I think I talked about that last week. But yeah, it's just getting into that, it's getting uncomfortable. And it's just going to get even more uncomfortable. And I cannot wait for her to get here because I'm kind of done being pregnant. And I'm only 30 weeks. Yeah. My emotions kind of go along with that this week. I've been really down, just really, I had some really stressful stuff going on at work this week, and so I've just been stressed, and I'm just done. Emotionally, I'm just done. I've been feeling a little bit better today. Starting to get a little bit more baby preparations ready, so that's kind of helping me feel better, but it's hot, it's summer. Why is it summer? I don't know. I'm definitely planning this better next time. Weight gain, I gained 1.5 pounds, which is actually surprising because I had pizza several times and it was 4th of July, so we had a big meal and just haven't been eating that great this week, but I'll take it. So that puts me up 30.5 pounds. Cravings and aversions, I didn't really have any cravings, I don't think. I really enjoyed chocolate this week, but not really anything else. Essential oils I've used this week, I think I used Stress Away, but I'm not actually sure. I can't remember. Preparations for baby, I'm doing more diaper prep. If you are not doing cloth diapers or are unfamiliar with cloth diapers, oh my goodness, so much preparations. So much washing, especially if you're doing like pre-folds and flats and natural fibers and stuff. Good gracious, it never ends. I did a whole ton of shopping, which Baby Buys is in a separate video if you didn't see that yesterday. Target had baby deals and stuff, and so I got a whole ton of stuff that we needed yet. So check out that video. I did some baby shower planning with my friend who is helping me co-host, and she and I just came up with some great ideas. I'm really excited, so I'm going to start working on that stuff. And my baby shower will be in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I think. So that's very exciting. Other things that I've done, pretty much the only other thing, if you can see behind me, are my hospital bags. I have my bag, my purse, and baby's bag here. They are 98% done at this point. So I'm really looking forward to getting those done. And we also brought down her crib mattress. And I'll be showing you more about that and talking more about that when I show the organization video. But because our bed is a floor bed, her bed is also going to be a floor bed. So that's lots of fun. And that's pretty much it for 30 weeks. This is, I mentioned this in my Baby Rise video, but 30 weeks is what was my big, like, I want most everything done by 30 weeks because after that I'm just going to be miserable. Yeah, pretty much. But I still have quite a few things to do and a big long countdown list, and I have plenty to keep me busy. But I've been just putting things on the calendar, baby related classes and meetings and things that I can go to and stuff. So just getting ready and really just cannot wait for these next 9 weeks to be over. That might sound selfish, but really I'm just ready for it to be over. So here is the bump. If we can show that. I think you can see here. It's, yeah, there really are no words for this bump.